What's up guys, it's Who is Tracer, and I've been seeing this a little bit in Telegram and on X, so I thought I'd make a video about it. And it's kind of a bittersweet thing, I'll be honest, because this is very likely, quite likely, my last video on the Trustchain. Pretty surreal to think that the Trustchain's going away, but V2 is so much bigger than the vision was in 2017 and capturing enterprise payments and becoming that PayPal killer. Now, I don't know what to say other than it is just so much bigger and so much more than we ever even dreamed of back then. Let's get right down into it. So a lot of people have been asking, where do I buy gCOTI? How do I boost my deposits? That's what I'm going to be showing you today. I'll be interested to hear, how do you guys pronounce this? I've heard MEXC, I've heard MEXC. How do you guys pronounce it? Drop a comment, I'd be interested to hear that. Okay, you're going to go to the gCOTI spot screen. Here's just a quick look at it here. It hasn't been on MEXC very long, but as you can see, in my opinion, and this is never financial advice, might not be a bad time to grab some. So thought it'd be a good time to do this video. So the trading pair is gCOTI USDT. I'm just gonna go in market, buy some right now, and you'll watch me do it. People are gonna be like, dude, why $91.84? That's because I just traded 1,000 COTI, and that's what I got. So come over here, and I'm using market. You can choose to limit in or out. Again, none of this is financial advice. This is for education purposes. And I'm gonna market buy $91. So let's see what we got. So after that trade, 1,000 COTI out, switch to USDT, market in to gCOTI. We ended up with 1,660 gCOTI. So let's start the withdrawal process here. So I'm going to move on to the withdrawal screen. Okay. Let's have that open. And one thing to always check, and I know Ethereum gas fees are wildly low right now. So if you're needing to do any bridging or moving things around, might be a good time to look at that. Mint some free NFTs, move your NFTs maybe to a harder wallet. Great time to do it. Yeah, what I was getting at is you always want to look at, before you do trades like this, you always want to come into your exchange's withdrawal page and see, first of all, are the withdrawal fees brutal at this exchange? And right now you can see, I mean, it's higher than it needs to be, but we're only going to lose 62.5 gCOTI for this transaction on the withdrawal side from MEXC. Here's a real good time to talk about security and don't get phished, especially with V2 coming. You're going to be seeing a lot of copycats, Connect Wallet here, early token migrations, all those kinds of things. If it's not coming from COTI.io, do not trust it. Do not connect, right? We're moving from the Trustchain to an EVM, so you're going to see a lot of connect and sign type phishing attempts. So just be extra vigilant. Like I always say, if it's not COTI.io, it's not COTI. And we are going to go into the network, bridge, right? And for anybody who doesn't know, it's bridge.coti.io. All right, so we have our withdrawals page open here and our bridge page open here. Now let's open our Viper wallet. And I've said this before, I always like using a fresh wallet for a bridge transaction. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna generate a new one. And of course, I'm going to use Tracer node, if I can find it. There we go. Tracer node. Let's connect. Oh, so I'm going to go into my addresses, and I'm going to generate a new address. So it's going to be the one on the bottom. I'm going to copy that there. Okay, back to the bridge. So now, gCOTI from Ethereum to Trustchain. Destination network. This is your Viper wallet that you're going to want to put in there. So I used copy paste, and then I just like to get a quick look at it and see if I got the right digits going on there, right? 0EC5. There we go. 0EC5. And how much are we going to swap? Well, we got to go back and look, say. So they're going to take about 62. So we're going to put about 1,600 on this swap. 1,600. Okay, now we're going to get the address. So here's how it works. We are going to withdraw from MEXC to this generated EVM address here. Once it's received at this address in the COTI backend, it will eventually port it over to the Trustchain into your newly generated wallet. So we are going to copy this populated EVM address, Ethereum address. Look at those tiny little fees. So we're going to copy this, and from our exchange, let's 8D5E, 0x7, 0x7. So from MEXC to the populated address on the Ethereum network. This is correct because the bridging happens on COTI's end. So you are sending it to the Ethereum network. We're going to send the whole thing, and we're just going to put withdrawal. Okay, so last checks, gCOTI, populated address on the Ethereum network. We're going to send the whole shebang, submit. So here's an interesting new feature from MEXC. They actually, even after the first emailed code and your 2FA, you get a link in your email and you're asked one last time to confirm the withdrawal address. I think that's awesome. So I'm going to do that now. And let's find it here. It's 8D5E. And I'm going to submit that. And let's refresh this, and this should be successful here. Right, so pending processing. So let's go back to the bridge page, and this might not be available immediately, but let's move over to monitor, drop the address in here, and soon, once MEXC is done processing, here we go, pending on chain now, you will see that in the bridge tab. Oh, there we go. Okay, so deposit detected. We are pending now. This is the gCOTI minus the fees. gCOTI from Ethereum to the Trustchain, and it's coming to my newly generated COTI Viper wallet. So let's head over to the Treasury tab. Now, one thing that I recommend highly is to always have 2FA protection turned on wherever you can. So let's do that right now. Hit the gear. We have it for login. Let's enable it for Treasury withdrawals. Let's go back over to the bridge tab and see if we're done. Yes. So now we can see that it is completed. It is successfully moved from MEXC. So let's head back to our Viper wallet. And as you can see here, my second last transaction, the bridged amount has been received. So let's move into the Treasury, and we are going to manage my existing deposit, and we are going to go to the APY boost tab. You may have seen in my overview that I had to claim some rewards here so that I could have a fee source to pay for this transaction. So I did that. I claimed some of my rewards, and I am going to be adding all the gCOTI I have from the APY that I've been getting for my deposit, as well as what I've just transferred from MEXC. So I am going to deposit the maximum amount available. It is going to populate all the fees, and I am going to boost. Now, sometimes when you make an adjustment in your Treasury, you need to refresh the screen. This doesn't happen all the time, but often if something doesn't look right, refresh your screen and log back in. So I'm going to do that now, of course on Tracer node. Obviously wait for all your Treasury adjustments to confirm before you refresh. Let's check it out. So there we have it. I've adjusted my deposits, and my APY is now showing 38.55, which is pretty juicy. So that's it. That's the bridging process from MEXC or wherever else you hold your ERC20 gCOTI, sending it from the bridge through onto the Treasury, and boosting your deposits. Again, bittersweet. This is likely the last Trustchain video. It's been a long ride, but V2 is just so much bigger than anything we had imagined. 2017 enterprise payments and beyond. This is just so far beyond that. Before I go, just want to shout out a couple guys: Unity Ship, Merlin, and then big name Rug Radio and Guy for joining the Creators Program. Wow, guys, so many opportunities for grants through the Creators Program and the Builders Program. Now is the time to get involved. Like I said, I've never been more excited. So much going on right now, guys. The marketing is absolutely wild. I've never been more excited, and I can't wait to be back involved 24/7. Why not us? This is our time. Privacy is the narrative. Stay COTI.